Hi, I'm Lewis from Olympus. Today, we're going to show you how to replace the OER-Elite gas filters, air filter, and the water filter. This instructional video is divided into multiple sections in an effort to make each step of the process as easy as possible. We'll start with the filter consumables replacement and finish with the water line disinfection process. Before using the equipment, be sure to read and understand the details of the instruction manual. As always, please ensure proper protective equipment is worn while maintaining and operating the OER-Elite. Should you have any questions, please don't hesitate to contact the Olympus Technical Assistance Center, otherwise known as TAC, in the event you need additional assistance.
When the gas filter counter setting is activated, the filter replacement indicator will display when it's time to replace the gas filters. It is important to replace the OER gas filters every month, or if the odor of the disinfectant solution seems to have increased, whichever comes first. When it's time to replace the gas filter, press the Replacement of Consumable Items button. Next, select Replace Gas Filter on the lid. Then, scan the user ID card and press Next. When the lot number management is activated, the lot number of the new gas filter is entered after scanning the user ID. Press Save, followed by Next after entering the lot number. It's time to replace the gas filter on the lid. To start, remove the gas filter case from the lid. Next, simply unlock and open the filter case. Remove the old gas filter and replace with a new filter. After replacing the gas filter, close and lock the cover. Insert the gas filter case into the gas filter case mount on the lid and lock it into place. Once the filter has been replaced, press Next on the touchscreen display. The buzzer beeps and the touchscreen displays that the filter on the lid is ready. The second gas filter is attached to the disinfectant solution tank. Replace the second gas filter by following the same instructions as previously stated with the gas filter located on the lid. When the air filter counter setting is activated, the filter replacement indicator will display when it's time to replace the air filter. It is important to replace the OER-Elite air filter every month. When it's time to replace the air filter, start by pressing the Replacement of Consumables button. Next, press the Replace Air Filter button. Then, scan the user ID card and press Next. When the lot number management is activated, the lot number of the new air filter is entered after scanning the user ID. Press Save, followed by Next after entering the lot number. Now, it's time to replace the air filter. Open the OER-Elite front door to access the air filter. Remove the old air filter by pushing the sleeves on the two connectors toward the device and detach the air filter from the machine. With the new replacement air filter ready to be installed, ensure the flow indicator is pointing upwards. Attach the new air filter into the two connectors until they click in place. Then lightly pull the air filter to confirm proper connectivity. With the new air filter now installed, close the OER-Elite door and press the Next button on the display. The buzzer beeps and a touchscreen displays that the filter is ready. Press OK. When the OER-Elite water filter counter setting is activated, the filter replacement indicator will display when the counter settings value has been reached. Please note, the filter life varies on several factors. incoming water quality, and volume of use, to name a few. As we have done with our other filter changes, start by pressing Replacement of Consumables on the OER-Elite display. Next, press Replace Water Filter, followed by Yes on performing the water filter line disinfection post-water filter change. Now, select LCG Info, followed by MRC Check. Now, let's check the MRC level. First, press the foot pedal to open the lid to the OER-Elite and remove the disinfectant solution nozzle cap. Once the cap is off, insert the test strip all the way into the disinfectant solution nozzle and check the MRC as described per the test strip instruction manual. The OER-Elite Operations and Maintenance Check video also provides a demonstration of how to check the MRC. If the concentration is lower than the effective level, replace the disinfectant solution as shown in the LCG replacement video or in the OER-Elite Instructions for Use manual. Once the test strip has been inserted into the disinfectant solution nozzle, set the test strip on a clean, lint-free cloth and reattach the disinfectant solution nozzle cap. Select the Pass or Fail button that corresponds with the MRC check result. Notice the button will turn white. Scan a user ID over the OER-Elite RFID reader and press Save to save the test results. With the MRC check complete, close the OER-Elite lid. You should hear a click ensuring the lid is secure. Press the OK button, then press the Next button, which will list the items needed to perform the waterline disinfectant. Then, press Next again to proceed to Current Water Filter Info. Next, scan the user ID and press either Next or Start. The Next button will advance the user to a lot number management screen. If the lot number management is activated, press Edit and enter the water filter lot number using the touchscreen display. Press Save and then press Start. Before replacing the water filter, be sure to drain water from the water filter housing. Open the front door to the OER-Elite and place a container with a capacity of 2 liters or more in front of the unit. Connect the first filter tube above the water filter housing. Connect the second filter tube below the water filter housing until the connectors click in place. Water will start to flow from the tube connected to the connector below the water filter housing. Once all tubes are connected and water starts flowing from the tube connected below the housing, simply press Next on the touchscreen display with the stylus pen. When the water stops flowing, disconnect the 2 filter tubes by pushing the lock levers on each connector. Observe the touchscreen instructions. Press Next on the display. Next, we are going to remove the water filter housing from the machine. To remove the OER-Elite water filter housing, insert the water filter wrench from below the water case and rotate clockwise to loosen the water filter. Once you've confirmed that the filter is loosened completely, hold the housing with both hands and remove it. Be careful when handling. There is likely residual water encased inside the housing. After you disconnect the water filter housing, pull both the housing and old filter downward to remove. Before opening the new water filter MAJ824 package, pay attention to which side of the package contains the O-ring. Now, open the clear-wrapped package filter end without the O-ring present. Place the new water filter directly from the bag into the water filter housing so that the O-ring will be positioned upward. Once the new water filter is inserted into the housing, simply rotate the filter and housing back into the OER-Elite. It is recommended to moisten the O-ring at the head of the water filter with clean water or medical-grade 70% ethyl alcohol or 70% isopropyl alcohol before securing it temporarily. Make sure you rotate the housing until it's stopped completely. Once fully hand-tightened, attach the filter wrench to the housing and rotate slowly until secure. A loose or insecure housing can and will lead to an eventual water leak. Once you have secured the water housing, move the touchscreen display. The screen will display a warning to ensure the water filter is attached properly. Acknowledge by pressing Continue. Next, insert the connector end of the filter tube into the connector above the water filter housing until it clicks. Do not connect anything to the connector below the water filter housing. Make sure the water faucet is open. Press Continue on the display. It's at this point that the water will start to flow through the connecting tube. Please monitor the process and don't walk away from the OER-Elite. Once you notice a continuous flow of water without interruption, disconnect the filter tube. The water flow should stop as soon as the filter tube is disconnected. Inspect the water filter housing and its surroundings for any water leaks. If a leak is observed, press Stop to stop the water supply and reinstall the water filter. If no water leaks, press OK. Then press OK to finish. The OER-Elite buzzer will sound 3 times, indicating the machine is ready for waterline disinfection. Earlier in this video, we demonstrated the procedure to check the MRC before changing the water filter. If the user is planning to initiate a waterline disinfection at a later time, the user should check the MRC efficacy before proceeding. Please note, disinfection of the water supply piping is required immediately after replacement of the water filter. To begin, place a 2-liter container in front of the OER-Elite. Then, connect the 2 filter tubes to the connector above the water filter housing and the connector below the water filter housing until they click in place. Make sure the end of the filter tube is not immersed in water. Water will start to flow from the tube connected below the water filter housing. Press Continue on the touchscreen display with your stylus pen. When the water flow stops, disconnect the 2 filter tubes by pushing the lock levers on each connector. Press Continue on the touchscreen display with your stylus pen. Then, step on the foot pedal to open the lid. Connect the water supply piping disinfection hose between the connector C1 in the reprocessing basin and the water supply piping disinfection connector. Once the connector is bridged, close the OER-Elite lid. You should hear a click, ensuring the lid is secure. Next, press the Continue button to supply the disinfectant solution in the reprocessing basin. The OER-Elite buzzer will sound 3 times, which indicates that the reprocessing basin is filled with disinfectant. Place the tube side end of the filter tube in a 2-liter container. With the tube in the container, connect the filter tube to the connector above the water filter housing until it clicks. Do not connect anything to the connector below the water filter housing. Press Continue on the touchscreen display. When disinfectant starts to flow continuously from the filter tube, disconnect the tube immediately by pushing the lock lever. Fluid flow should stop when the filter tube is disconnected. Press Continue on the touchscreen display. When the disinfection process starts, the touchscreen displays the remaining time and the progress bar. When the remaining time displayed on the touchscreen reaches 0 minutes, the buzzer will sound. Follow the instructions on the touchscreen display. Place the tube side end of the filter tube in a 2-liter container. With the tube in the container, connect the filter tube to the connector above the water filter housing until it clicks. Do not connect anything to the connector below the water filter housing. Press Continue on the touchscreen display. After several seconds, the buzzer will sound, indicating the end of the process, and the touchscreen displays the filter is ready. Once the completed screen appears, you're free to disconnect the filter tube. Close the front door, then open the OER lid. Disconnect the water supply piping disinfection hose and close the lid by pushing until it clicks. Rinse the filter tube and water supply piping disinfection hose thoroughly in running water. Dry them thoroughly and store in a clean place. Press the OK button to complete the water filter replacement process.
Welcome back. This concludes the OER-Elite gas filter, air filter, and water filter replacement procedure. Please remember, waterline disinfection is required when the water filter is replaced. So we hope you found this information helpful. As always, don't hesitate to contact our experienced TAC team in the event you need additional assistance. Thanks for watching.